All right. So, Edie, can you help us with this problem?
Yes.
Okay. How would you solve that problem? Can you guide us, please?
First, I multiplied 2 times 4, which gave me 8.
Okay. All right.
Then I multiplied 2 times 4.
And then you got 2 times, which is 4, okay. And what else do you do?
Then I multiplied 2 times 4.
Okay, and 2 times 4. And what is that?
8.
All right. And what do you do next?
Then I multiplied 7 times 4.
Okay. And what do you get?
28. Then you carry the 2.
You write the 8 on the bottom of the 4, and then you carry the 2. All right, go ahead.
Then I multiplied 7 times 2, which gave me 14. Plus the 2 is 16.
Okay, 16. Okay. What do you do next?
Then I multiply 7 times 4, which gives me 28. Plus the 1, 29.
All right.
And then I multiply the 7 times the 4.
Okay, so then you go to the next number. Okay, do you put place value holders, or you just kind of leave it blank?
Put the place value holders.
Okay. Okay, what do you do next?
Then I multiply 7 times 4, which is 28.
Okay.
And you carry 2. Then I multiply the 7 times the 2, which gave me 14 plus the 2 is 16. And you carry the 1. And then I multiply the 7 times the 4, which gave me 28, plus the 1 is 29.
All right. And then what do you do with all that?
You add them all up.
Awesome.
And then 8 plus the 2 zeros is 8. And then the 8 plus the 4 is 12.
Awesome.
And then the 8 plus the 6 plus the 8 plus the 1 is 23.
3, you carry the 2.
And then the 9 plus the 2 plus 6 is 17.
What number?
17.
17, okay.
And then the 9 plus the 2 plus the 1 is 12. And then the 2 plus the 1 is 3.
All right. Where does the comma go?
And next to the 7.
Next to the 7. All right. Excellent job. Excellent job. Great job. All right. So thank you, Edie. Fantastic. All right. If you did not check your work right now, just verify with what I'm doing. And are all the partial products correct? If they are, give yourself another star right here, and right here. If you did made an error on this one, just don't mark it as a star, but make sure that you correct it. Okay? There you go. All right. Excellent. It is. All right. Do I have another volunteer to do this one?
Chris?
All right, Chris.
The first thing I did is I multiplied the 1 times the 9, and it's 9.
Okay, the 1 times. Go ahead, walk me.
And then I multiplied the 1 times the 6, and I got 6. And 1 times 3 is 3.
All right.
And then I put the place value holder. And then 7 times 9 is 63. I put the 3 and I carried the 6.
Good job.
And 7 times 6 is 42. No. Plus 6 is 48.
All right. So you write the 8 here, and you carry the 4. Okay, what do you do next?
Then I multiplied 7 times 3, and I got 21. Plus 4
Okay.
is 25.
Excellent. Then what do you do next, Chris?
Then I put 2 place value holders. And 8 times 9 is 72. I carry the 7. And 8 times 6 is 48. Plus 7 is 55. I carry the 5. And 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 5 is 29.
All right.
Then 9 plus 0 is 9. 6
Okay,
plus
so
3
you're adding.
is
Mm-hmm.
and 3 plus 8 plus 2 is 13. I carry the 1. And then 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. I carry the 1. And then 2 plus 9 plus 1 is 12. I carry the 1. And then 1 plus 2 is 3.
All right, and where are you going to put the comma at?
In between the 1 and the 3.
Okay. Excellent job, Chris. All right, so everyone in the chat, did you guys get that one correct? If you didn't get that correct, make sure that you correct it. If you did get it correct, like partial products, give yourself partial points, like right there. Okay, so overall, then if you added, if you're having some problems or challenges adding all that number, maybe you did not align the numbers, that's possible. And so just make sure that you are aligning the numbers so that you attend to precision. Okay, so attending to precision is important because you, in math especially, you need to make sure that everything is aligned. All right.
Can I do the next one?
Who said that?
Okay.
Angel? All right. Loud and clear, Angel, and walk me through, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, sir. I'm ready for you. And that's a challenging one, Angel. Go ahead, loud and clear.
9 times 6 is 56.
So 6 times 9. Okay, so I'm going to 6 times 9, you're saying is what number?
56.
Okay. Class, do you guys agree?
No.
What's 6 times 9?
54.
54. Okay, so continue, Angel. Just with that little correction, go ahead. What do you write here?
Put the 4 right
Uh-huh.
on the bottom.
Yes. And you carry what?
And you carry the 5.
Yes, sir. What do you do next?
6 times 1
Yes, sir.
equals 6.
And then what do you do next? So it's equals 6. What do you do next?
Put the 6 on the, wait. So then 5 plus 6,
Mm-hmm.
11.
So I write the 1, and then I carry the
1.
All right.
6 times 2 would equal 12 plus 1, 13.
Okay, great job. Okay, so this is the first partial product, and so just make sure that it's correct. What do you do next, Angel? Continue.
6 times 9.
Okay, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me move. My daughter's trying to get something over here. Just like she gets up, like when I'm teaching. So she's trying to be really subtle and making all kinds of noises over here. All right. Sorry, guys. I gotta edit that out on the YouTube video. Give me extra work. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just messing with her. Yes. I mess with my daughter all the time. Let's stop it. All right. Angel, thank you so much. Can you continue? What do you do next?
6 times 9.
Uh-huh.
And 54.
So where do I write the 4?
A 0 first.
Yes, sir.
Then the 4 besides 0.
Okay.
And carry the 5.
All right, I carry the 5. Then what do you do next, Angel?
6 times 1.
Excellent. Then what do you do next?
Huh?
So 6 times 1, and what do you do next?
6 plus
So
5
6 times
you
1. All right. So I write the 1, and then I carry the 1. What do you do next?
Yeah. 6 times 2 would
And
equal
what do you
12 plus 1, 13.
get? Excellent job, Angel. All right. What do you do next, Angel?
6 times 9.
Yes.
54.
What do you do here, though?
Put 2 zeros.
Excellent job. And then what do you write here?
4.
4.
And carry the 5.
All right. And what do you do next?
6 times 1, 6 plus 5, 13.
Okay, so what do I write here? So you multiply this one. Angel. 6 times 9 is 54. Carry the 5. So 6 plus 1 is 6 plus 5. Okay, so it's up the arrow. So 6 times 1 is 6, and then plus 5. Did I lose you? So 6 times 9 is 54. You carry the 5. So 6 plus 6 times 1 is 6. Plus 5 is 6 times 1 plus 5. Angel.
5 equals 12, 13.
Okay, 6 times 1 is 6. 6 plus 5. What is it, Angel?
13.
Okay, can you calculate again?
11.
5 plus. Yes, sir.
11.
Thank you for correcting. All right, so then you write the 1, and then you carry the 1. And then what do you do next?
6 times 2,
Which is? 6 times 2 is?
Times 2 is 12.
Plus 1?
13.
Good job. What do you do next, Angel?
Add the whole thing.
Okay. And what do you get when you add the whole thing?
I can't see the bottom.
It's hard to see the bottom right here. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
So
go
put
ahead.
4 down.
Okay. So put the 4 down. On the next column?
5.
Yes, sir. On the next column?
8.
Yes, sir. On the next column?
5.
Okay. On the next column?
4.
And then the next column?
1.
Excellent. Where does the comma go, Angel?
In the middle.
Of what two numbers?
Of 5 and 8.
All right. And what number is that? Can you say it?
145,854.
Great job, Angel. All right. So thank you, Angel, and thank you so much, class, also for helping out. You know, together we can learn a lot from each other. So if you sometimes notice that it's getting a little bit challenging, you can do this. You can do this, that strategy. Say what, Angel? Go ahead.
Wendy also helped.
Wendy. All right. Thank you, Wendy. All right. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Any volunteers? Walk me through. Go ahead, Eric. Eric, help us out with that problem.
You multiply 4 times 6. Okay, so you multiply 4 times 6.
Uh-huh.
And you'll get 24. So you put the 4 under the 4.
Yes. And you carry the...
And then you carry the 2.
All right. What do you do next?
Then you multiply 4 times 5.
Mm-hmm.
And you get 20. You put the 0 down and you carry the 2.
But you got 2 here. So 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2.
Oh yeah, plus 2 is 22. You put the 2 down and carry the 2.
All right, perfect. And what do you do next?
You multiply 4 times 8. And you add 2. And you put
multiply
the 10
4
down.
times 2. 4 times 2, and then you add the 2. And you're right, you would get 10. Excellent job. What do you do next, Eric?
Then you multiply 3 times 6. And
okay. And what do
you put the 8 down and carry the 1.
Where do you put the 8? Exactly. You put it underneath what number?
The 2.
Okay. So you got the 8 there, and what do? You carry the 1. All right. Go ahead, Eric.
Then you multiply 3 times 5.
Which is what?
13 plus the 1 is 16.
All right.
You put that
so what do
6
you do?
And carry the 1.
Excellent. What do you do next?
Then you multiply 3 times 2.
Which is what?
3 times 2, and then you add the 1, and you put down the 7.
All right. What do you do next?
Then you multiply 9 times 6.
Okay, so you go 9 times 6.
54, and you put the 4 under the 6.
All right.
So you
You carry what?
you carry the 5.
Okay, go ahead.
Then you multiply 9 times 5, and they'll give you 45. Then you add the 5, they'll give you 50.
Okay.
And then you put the 0 down, and you carry the 50. I mean the 5.
Okay.
Then you multiply 9 times 2, and give you 18. And then you add the 5, it'll give you 23. You put down a 23.
All right. And what do you do next, Eric?
You will add it up.
Okay. Can you help us with the addition?
Yeah, so you bring down the 4.
Bring down the 4. Yes, sir.
Then you add 2 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
And you get 10, so you carry the 1.
Okay.
Then you add 6 plus 4 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
You put the 1 down and you carry the 1. Then you add 1 plus 7 plus 1, and they'll give you 9. Then you bring down the 3.
Okay.
And then bring down the 2.
All right. And where does the comma go?
Between the 9 and the 1.
Excellent job. All right, Eric. So everyone else, if you got that problem correct, just write on the chat, I got that correct. If you had an error, say where did you have the error? If you had on the on the partial products, say, oh, I had an error on this line, or I forgot to do this, then you can say that on the chat, all right? Because I want to make sure that I have a very good idea of who's getting it, who's really struggling with it, and so I want to be able to help out everybody. All right, Eric. So give yourself a star. Great job for helping us. Okay, it takes a lot of courage, boys and girls. Sharing with the whole class takes a lot of courage, and so those of you that are sharing, it is my honor to call you courageous. Okay, and courageous does not mean that you are not afraid. That means that even though you might be a little bit afraid or a little bit nervous, that's okay. You're still trying it and you're still doing your very best. And I really admire kids that do that. And I admire kids that do that because I was often afraid. I was often afraid of participating in class, and I missed out on a lot. So sure, I became a teacher, but when I was your age, oh my goodness, I really struggled with a lot of different things, especially memorizing the times table. So I applaud all of you for working with me and then helping solve this. Do I have another volunteer that could help us with the next problem? Loud and clear.
Me.
Who said that?
Araceli.
Araceli? All right, Araceli.
Yes.
Araceli, give loud and clear, Araceli.
So first you multiply 6 times 6, which is 36.
Okay.
And you carry the 3.
Okay.
Then you multiply 6 times 6, which is 36, plus 3 is 39.
Okay.
You put the 9 under the 1 and you carry the 3.
Okay.
Then you multiply 6 times 5, which is 30, plus 3 is 33. You write 33 under the 6.
What do you do next, Araceli?
You put a 0 under the 6.
Continue.
Then you multiply 1 times 6, which is 6.
Okay.
Then you multiply 1 times 6, which is 6.
Okay.
And you multiply 1 times 5, which is 5.
All right. What do you do next, Araceli?
Then you put 2 zeros under the 0 and 6. And you multiply 6 times 6, which is 36. And you carry the 3. Then you multiply 6 times 6, which is 36, plus 3 is 39. And you carry the 3.
Okay.
Then you multiply 6 times 5, which is 30, plus 3 is 33.
And then what do you do next, Araceli?
You add.
Okay. Araceli, do you remember what are these called?
Partial products.
Yes, these are called partial products. Write that down on your notes, please. Partial products. And partial products, they come because we are multiplying like 566 times 600, and then we're multiplying 566 times 10, and then we're multiplying 566 times 6, because this is 616. That's why these are called partial products. So really, this one is this answer right here, and then this one is this answer right here, and then this one is this answer. All right, thank you, Araceli. Can you continue adding?
Yeah, 6 plus 0 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. You put the 5 and you carry the 1.
Excellent job.
6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1 is 16.
Okay.
And put the 6 down and carry the 1.
All right.
9 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1 is 18. You put the 8 down and carry the 1.
All right.
3 plus 1 is 4.
Uh-huh.
And 3 plus 0 is 3.
Excellent job. And where does the comma go, Araceli?
It's going to be between 8 and 6.
Okay, great job. And how would you say that number?
348,656.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Okay, give yourself a star. So if you got all these partial products correct, give yourself a star on these ones. So if you got this one correct, give yourself a star. If you got this one correct, give yourself a star. And give yourself a star. All right. And if you added correctly, give yourself another star. All right. Because you can always check back and to see where your math went wrong. And so I think a couple of lessons back, you guys were correcting me because I made some errors, and I was able to check my math. All right. So I'm doing my work, and so this will help you get better with your math fluency. Araceli, thank you. Do I have another volunteer? Is there another volunteer that hasn't participated that would like to get points? Those of you that are not participating, okay, that are not writing appropriate things on the chat, or that are relevant, right, that are relevant to what we're doing, well, you're probably going to start getting another math session with Mr. Grassville, okay? No, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So some of you need a little bit of support, and maybe you're just a little bit too shy, and so that's okay. That's perfectly fine, but I just want to make sure that I get everybody the appropriate opportunities to participate. So if you're not participating, again, very likely today or tomorrow you're going to get a call, and then I'm going to schedule a time with a group of students, and then I'm going to also, besides that 9 to 10 a.m., then I'm going to give you another session so to make sure that I'm getting everyone's participation. So thank you so much, Edith, Chris, Angel, Wendy, Eric, Zoe, too, because you guys, some of you are participating also on the chat. Araceli, thank you so much. Do I have another volunteer Hola, Abigail. Thank you for joining us. Do I have another volunteer to solve this problem? 978 times 982. Do I have a volunteer?
I can.
Okay, who said that?
Ida.
Siriaida. Okay. Loud and clear. Okay, Zoe, can you get this one? Okay, I'm going to give you this one, Zoe, right here. Zoe. And then Siriaida, this one. Okay. All right, Zoe, so get ready to showcase on this one, Zoe, and then Siriaida, loud and clear.
First, I multiplied 2 times 8, which
Uh-huh.
gave me 15. So I carried
Uh-huh.
the 1. And then I multiplied 2 times 7, which is 14, plus 1 is 15.
Yes.
So I carried the 1 again. And then I multiplied 2 times 9, which is 18. And then I added the 1, which is 19.
All right.
And
What do
then
you do next?
I put the place value 0 under the 6.
Okay.
And we multiplied 8 times 8, which is 64. They put the 4 and carried the 6. And then I multiplied 8 times 7, which is 8 times 7 is 56.
Okay.
So, and I added the 6, which is 62.
Okay.
So I carried the 6. And then I multiplied 8 times 9, which is 72. And I added the 6, which is 78.
Okay. Sorry, I got lost. So then we got here, 8 times 8, 64, you carry the 6. And then 8 times 7 is 56, plus 6 is 62. Okay. And then you went 8 times 9. Okay, can you walk me where from there? 8 times 9 is what?
8 times 9 is 72.
Uh-huh.
Plus 6 is 28.
Okay, so 9 times 8 times 9 is 72, right?
Yes,
And then plus 6,
is 78.
78. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes I have a hard time hearing, but that's why I went back. Okay, thank you, Sierra. Can you go to the next one?
Then I put the 2 place value 0.
Uh-huh.
And I multiplied 9 times 8, which is 72. So I put down the 2 and carried the 7. And then I multiplied 9 times 7, which is 63. And I added the 7, which is 70. So I put down the 0 and put the 7 on top of the 9. And I multiplied 9 times 9, which is 81. Plus 7 is 88.
Okay.
And then I added them. So 6 plus 0 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 4 plus 0 is 9. 9 plus 2 plus 2 is 13. I put the 3 and I carry the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So I put down the 0 and take the 1. 8 plus 7 is 16. Plus 1 is 16. So I carry the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. And the total was 960,386.
Excellent job, Siriaida. All right. So if everyone got this partial product here, correct? Give yourself a star. Partial product there, correct? Give yourself a star. Partial product there. Give yourself a star. And if you got this one, give yourself that final star, okay? Because you did the addition correct. All right. All right. Zoe.
first I multiplied 8 times 9.
Yes?
And,
So 8 times 9 is?
70.
8
72.
times 72. Okay. And what do you write down here?
The 2, and you, then you put the 7 on, then you put the 7 on top of the 7.
Okay. Continue.
And then you multiply 8 times 7.
Uh-huh. Which is?
Which equals 66, but you have to add the 7, which equals 7, wait. Which equals 63.
Okay. What do you do next?
Then you have to multiply the 8 plus the 8 times 8.
Which is?
64 plus 6,
Okay.
which equals 70.
What is that?
70.
All right.
70.
And what do you do next?
Then under the 2 you have to add a 0 for the
Okay.
and then you have to multiply the 8 and 9. Which
What do
equals,
you get?
72.
Okay. So what do I write here? What do you do next, Zoe?
Then you have to multiply the 8 and the 7, which equals 56.
So 56 plus 7?
63.
And what do you do next?
Then you multiply. Wait. Then you multiply the. Then you multiply the 8 and the 8, and then add the number that you.
Which is what?
$70.
Yes. Okay. And what do you do next, Zoe?
Then you you add the zeros for the place holding.
How many zeros?
2.
All right. And what do you do next?
Then you multiply 5 times 9,
Okay.
which equals 45.
Uh-huh.
And bring. Then you multiply 5 times 7, which equals 35.
So you got 35 plus 4.
Which equals 39.
You carry that. What do you
Then
do
you,
next?
then you multiply 5 times 8, which
Mm-hmm.
equals 43, which equals 43.
Excellent job. And then what do you do with all those partial products?
You add them.
Okay. Can you help me with the addition?
So first you have to add 0, 0, and 2, which equals
Mhm.
2.
Yes.
Then you have to add 3 and 2, which equals 5.
Excellent.
Then you have to add 0, 3, and 5, which equals 8.
Excellent.
Then 7 and 16, and you gotta carry the 1.
Okay.
Then you have to add 1, 7, and 3, which equals 11. You gotta carry the 1. And then you have to add 1 and 4, which equals 5.
Excellent job.
And you put
Excellent job. Where does the comma go?
between the 6 and the 5. No, the 6 and the 8.
Between the 6 and the 8. All right. Great job. So if you got this one correct, give yourself a star. This partial product correct, give yourself a star. If you got this one correct, give yourself a star. And if you got the addition of all of this, give yourself a star. Excellent job. And so thank you, Zoe, for participating, and thank you for going out there and just being courageous. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we have one last opportunity for one of our wonderful students that is just being amazing. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the other amazing student that's going to help the class learn something that has to do with multiplying 3 digits by 3 digits? Who can help us with that one? This is our last problem. Okay, good job, Angel. Yep, good job, Angel, that you got all the stars. Thank you so much. Who could help us with the last one? Someone that has not participated, and someone that's just going to step out of their comfort zone. That means that yeah, it could be a little bit scary, but you know what? You can do it. I can help you along the way. That's perfectly fine. So if you haven't participated today, I want you to participate. Okay? Someone that hasn't participated today, can someone participate? Wendy, give us a hand with this one, Wendy.
You multiply the 3 times 5, which equals 15.
Yes. What do you do next?
You put the 1 on top of the 8.
Great job. What do you do next?
Then you multiply the 8 times 5, and you add the 1.
Okay, so you went here 3 times 5, which is 15. You carry the 1, then you multiply what?
8 times 3.
And what do you get?
24, but you add the 1.
Which is?
25.
Okay. And I carry the 2. What do you do next?
You multiply 3 times 3 and add the 2.
Okay, and what do you get?
11.
Excellent. What do you do next, Wendy?
You add the 0 on the bottom, and then you multiply 7 times 5.
7 times 5, what do you get?
25.
Okay, I write the 5, and then I carry the
3 on top.
yes.
Then you multiply 7 times 8.
Which is what?
56. And then you carry
Add the 3. 56 plus 3. What is that?
59.
Okay. So what do I write here?
You put the 9 there. And put the 5 on top.
Perfect. And what do I do next?
Then You multiply 7 times 3, which equals 21. And then you add the 5.
And what do you get?
26.
Excellent. And then what else do you do? When you go ahead, loud and clear.
You add the 2 zeros, and then you multiply 5 times 5.
5 times 5, and what do you get?
25.
Okay. 5, you carry the?
2 on top.
Yes. Continue.
Then you multiply 5 times 8, which equals 40, and you add the 2.
And what do you get?
42.
And what do I write here?
The 4.
It's 42, right? So what do I write here?
You put the 2 and you put the 4 on top.
Yes. What do I do next?
5 times 3, and then you add the 4.
Okay. So 5 times 3 plus 4. What is that?
19.
Excellent job. And then what do you do with all those numbers?
You add them up.
Can you help us with that one, Wendy, to close it up?
Yeah.
Go ahead, loud and clear.
So on the bottom there's 5 because 5 plus 0 and 0 equals 5.
Okay.
Then you add the 5 plus 5, which equals 10, and you get the 1 and put it on the other side.
Okay.
Then you add 1 plus 5 plus 9 plus 10 plus 1 extra, which equals 15.
Okay, so then you got 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 5 is?
15. Oh yeah.
Plus 1?
Equals 16.
Okay, great. 6, you carry the?
You carry the 5, no.
The 1?
The 1
on the next column. Great job.
Yeah.
And what do you get when you add all those?
1 plus 1 plus 6 plus 2. 9.
Okay.
And you add the 1 on the other column.
Yes, ma'am. And what do you get now?
9 plus 2 plus 1 equals 12.
Carry the 1. And what do you do next?
You add 1 plus 1, which equals 2.
All right. If you got these partial products correct, give yourself a star right there on your actual sheet. And then if you got this one correct, give yourself a star. Where does the comma go on this number?
In the middle of 0 and 6.
All right. In the middle of the 0 and the 6. And how do you say that number? It's a long number.
220,605. Yeah. 220,605.
Perfect. Excellent job. All right, Wendy. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping with that, Zoe. That's helpful. All right. So that is it. So if you haven't sent me all your work, please, very simple. Okay, your parents have my direct number. Next week, I'll show you how to take a picture and then input it into a Google slide so that we can continue to just have one document that you're using for the week. So don't worry about it. Well, I'll teach you how to do it next week. But right now, make sure that you send me your work for your math work, and then your writing. Also, you respond. So you were responsible for reading on your own and then also answering some questions. If you have questions, I have office hours. I have office hours from 10 to 11 on Mondays. But also, if you're really struggling with something, you can send me put it in our Google Classroom, and then I'll be able to follow up. If you're not participating just yet, please have the courage to continue to participate. Tomorrow we will meet up and we will work on your answers for reading. Also, we'll talk about what you're reading. So make sure that you guys are keeping up with all the wonderful work that you guys are doing with reading, writing, and also I want to know what you guys are learning. Some of the connections, you guys are taking notes. That's the expectation. On what you're learning, the connections that you're making. The exciting things that you guys are going out there and researching, because right now you could be learning about anything. You could be learning about engineering, you could be learning about the earth. There's so much that we're putting on the Google documents, and I want to go to the Google Classroom, okay? I'm going to go to my Google Classroom, and I'm going to share my screen. But I'm going to select an item to share, and I am going to be selecting my desktop. I think now you're going to be looking at my desktop, and then I think, let me see, 1 second, okay? I'm going to stop sharing. So I converted my house into kind of like a little office, or one of my rooms into like a little office, and so that's where I'm broadcasting live. I was using my kitchen, but it got too crazy. I'm going to turn off the light. It's kind of weird. All right, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm teaching all of this online in the future. You guys, yes, I look older, huh? In my beard. People have been telling me that. I look older. And so, absolutely. So I want you to continue to just really do your best. Continue to read. Some of you are doing some excellent jobs already at sending me some response and also interacting in the classroom. So those of you that are not participating, okay, I'm going to challenge you to participate, get out of your comfort zone. And so I wish you the best day, and see you tomorrow at bright and early at 9 a.m., okay? Be here 5 minutes before the class starts. You guys can mingle with each other. You can type on the chat, always stuff that's appropriate. And so see you tomorrow. Nos vemos. Hasta luego. Tomorrow we'll work on just reading responses and talking about what you're reading. And so be prepared to share. Just be prepared to share something that you're learning about in your reading, to your own reading, okay? Nos vemos. All right, take care. Bye.
Ingenieros logran que lo imposible sea posible. Mi nombre es Angélica Hernández y soy ingeniera. Yo soy una ingeniera mecánica y estudié en la industria de energía. No conocía a nadie que fuera ingeniero, o nadie en mi familia había estudiado ingeniería. Entonces, cuando yo entré al equipo de robótica, me di cuenta que había algo más que las clases a las que iba o lo que yo ya conocía. Mi maestro de robótica creyó en mí y me enseñó el amor a la ciencia, pero desde ahí mi corazón me dijo que tenía que ser ingeniera. O aprender un poquito más de lo que es ser un ingeniero. Que no es nada más un concepto que no se sabe bien, pero que es algo que lo tenemos a nuestro alrededor. A un nivel personal, creo que lo que ha sido gratificante es poder ver a cuánta gente he podido inspirar, especialmente en la comunidad de donde vengo. Espero que también pueda inspirar a los niños ahora que están en la escuela, que están estudiando y que consideren que ellos también pueden ser ingenieros. Mi nombre es Angélica Hernández y soy ingeniera.